So let's see. I'm just going to show you a couple of the different championships that we have. So I do have a couple different Canadian championships. This is the one I typically use right there. A couple different European championships. That's the women's. Probably need to switch a couple of different NXT. Now I thought about doing an NXT thing, but I don't like how they name their titles. I don't like it. So I'm going to make my own titles. So there's a couple of different ideas for some of the NXT titles. Don't know which ones we're going to use. There's the Raw Championship that we use all the time. The Thunder Championship, which we're not using right now. Now we're starting to get into some other ones. The SmackDown, that's my personal one. We've seen this one. We've seen the second wave one, where it's the Survival Championship. I've changed it a little bit though. You notice there's two different things up on top of it, so that's a little different. But then here is some straight like TSW Men's Tag Team Championships. The women's title. But I've got to switch that. That doesn't look as... you look at the Women's Tag Team Championship, that looks pretty cool. That one doesn't look as cool, so I don't know. TSW World Championship. So you have the men's... The men's and the women's world titles don't look as good as I would hope they would look. But their tag team titles do. The Survival Belt does. The other belts that we've made... Some of the women's belts that we've made. I was going to make a whole New Blood League. I kept the 2 title belts, but I haven't done that yet. Then here's just a couple other belts that I don't know. I haven't used them, so they're kind of templated. I made them, and then I liked something else I did better. So... Faction War belt, that was an idea I had. It doesn't exactly work. Got some ideas on how to make it work, but it doesn't exactly work. We do have some different shows. Of course, the Nitro, but look, we have a TSW2 show. A few different things we're working on there. But we're going to have to do all of this when the next one comes out. So we have quite a few different MIT Money in the Banks. Boomer on 3, the TSW Money in the Bank, Women's Money in the Bank. There's a few different ones there. The different custom matches, and then, of course, the superstars. This is the part on the next one that I hope they let you do more, so I don't have to take Becky Lynch or take AJ Styles. Like, these guys are all just normal characters, but I wanted a different attire for them. So to put him in the Bullet Club, and you had Booker T. That's another one. He's in the game, but I needed a different version of Booker T. So hopefully they'll let you do that now, like switch up some of the attires and some of the things. Kurt Angle, that's another one. Lex Luger's in the game. Bobby Roode in the game. Randy Orton in the game. So these guys are just taking up spots, you know what I mean? T. Jones has a new look. The boots, yeah. The boots in the game. Dragunov. See, you could go in there. I'll show you. We'll do an editing thing here. We'll go over to attire. Edit attire. Let's see. Clothing. Head. Find this. See, we can take that out. We can remove that. And what we do in return, hey, yeah, I've been messing with part of Rock's character too. Let's see, editing, numbers. So we could put TSW. We could leave it, I think. We can't. So we're going to have to make that something different. So let's leave it orange, because that lines up a little bit, and then we can take, see, emboss a little bit, not so bad, right? Yeah, so I've been debating on switching up old Totes my goats a little bit on some of this stuff. So we take this, let's go color first. First color, fourth color, materials. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run my dogs out here in just a second. Then we can come in here if we wanted. I think we can edit this too. Color. Oh, that's pretty cool. We can. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of how you can get in. There's a lot of things. It takes hours to really get in and edit these guys up. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing right there. Like, I've got 7, 8, 9, 10 wrestlers that I've got to literally take up an attire slot or a character slot for their attire. It's ridiculous. Hopefully, yeah. I think they'll change that. That was one huge complaint. Because, like, look, if you look at this, that AJ Styles and Finn Balor and these dudes and her, that's right now, that's 6. He's in the game. 7. I just didn't want him to be called King Booker. 8. He's in the game. 9. He's in the game, but they jacked him up. He looks terrible. 10. I can't get Io Shirai to look right. 11. John Cena. 12. 13. Should be in the game. Isn't. 13. 14 with Bobby Roode. 15. Randy Orton. Okay, I gotta take my dogs out for the pee on everything. But yeah, 14, 15 character slots taken up by this. Give me a couple minutes, guys. I'll be right back. 15 character slots taken up. It's upsetting. God dang, sorry about that. Yeah, they did. So, like, they did DDP dirty in this game. They did Lex Luger bad. Like, even like that looks way better for DDP. Lex Luger, that was another one. Like, I was just like, what? Look at that. That's what? Like, his hair is just, uh. And that's the problem with DDP too. Is the hair. Like, doesn't make any sense. So I'll show you. I'll show you kind of what I do. We'll go into the universe. That's how I go about most of it. Okay, so we got. I'll go in here. I know, like, it's just terrible. So I go in here and they've got the matches set up, right? Some of them I might be like, yeah, that works. And some of them I don't like how they're set up. And that's most of them. So let's look at something. Let's look at the championships for this. Penny. Look, Penny's got Universal Tag titles. That is interesting. There is no... So somebody had already used this. So knowing that, MIT belts, this is the only place we can really switch that. So what we want to do... Look at the different championships. Yeah, somebody cashed it in, and I can't remember who did it. So let's just look and see who's holding the belts for what real quick. The one that we need to know is, I think, the Women's Raw. So Penny is definitely going to have to be in this episode. T. Jones. Phoenix, man, I'm going to tell you. Yeah, did you see that? Phoenix has not lost this belt. Yeah, by far the longest, and she defends it all the time. So we'll put Phoenix in this show. Okay. And there should be... So we have a European title. There should be a female Canadian title. Did I not add that in? Oh, I did. There it is. So right now, yeah, Becky Lynch holds the... So it's only been... I just added it in. It's only been in for about a month. The problem is, so T. Jones has not lost this belt. I plan on her winning the belt and maybe losing it and moving on, right? On the bigger and better belts. She doesn't lose. So we'll put her in. Okay. So then when I'm setting up the shows, we're going to customize the participants. Now, this first one, what we're going to do, we're going to free edit this one. Make it a fatal 4-way with extreme rules. We want to make sure one of our people are in there. This is the all-female show. put Jane in on this one. I was like Kyrie saying too. Hopefully she comes back to wrestle. Hopefully she'll come back. Let's put Rhea Ripley in. And Carmella, why not? Now we can select this Money in the Bank. So now that's set up for Money in the Bank. This, nothing to do with anything. So let's make this T. Jones. Versus Ronda Rousey. Cruiserweight title on the line. Nailed it. This one, let's make this one Phoenix. Let's see. This would be a tough match. Starts with an S. This is her tag team partner. I don't want Phoenix to lose, right? But I kind of want Phoenix to lose so we can get her bigger titles, like bigger title shots. So Jane is already in a match. So let's customize the participants here. And this is Penny. For the Raw Women's Championship. So we have customize the participants. So who haven't we seen? Just want to check and make sure. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go to custom. Mimi. And puppies. I say it, puppies, Dad. Okay. Mimi. It's going to have to be. It's going to have to be the boots. Da boots. Another TSW legend. And here, for now, we're going to leave this on. Custom Superstars, confirm. Custom, confirm, right? But we're going to be switching this right here. I got to see who's holding the tag titles. What is going on? Okay, so what we're going to do, let's go back. Custom Superstars. Custom Superstars. That's my wife right there. So she'll manage them. They're our goddaughters. So they'll go for the biggest tag titles we have. The Universal Tag Team. Oh, you have to be a formal tag team. Okay. And then main events. Can leave her there. We need our champions. Maybe Becky Lynch. Ooh, for the big title. Okay. So, we get the show put together, and it's based on stuff that's been going on, right? Stuff that you guys haven't maybe necessarily seen. But what we have to do is get in here and figure out. Oh, Mimi is not in there with the boots. And honestly, regardless, this should be different anyway. Where is Mimi? Mimi? Okay. Okay. Boy, issues and issues and issues, right? So we can't do it quite that way. So the boots is not going to. So we're going to come back in here. Edit. T. Jones. Because we're going to have a championship match anyway. Let's switch out. Hey, what are you two doing? I wish I could take a picture and show you what these two are doing. Hey, Daddy sees you. Like I can see both of you. Come on, one of you up here. It's the other one. I said it's the other one. And another one. All right, so we got that worked out. Now we got to work this out. Yeah. The only thing is they said I can't have a championship match. So, custom superstar. It's going to be Mimi, custom superstar. Can't be the boots. You know what? Phoenix about to have 2 matches in one night. Okay, custom superstar, no, confirm. Custom superstar, no, confirm. Custom, confirm. Select the championship. There we go. I think then oh, wait, what was that? No. That doesn't, I mean, that doesn't even. So here we can. We'll get boots in here. Get Alexa Bliss. And it'll be for the European title. Okay. So we like that. That works. That works. I mean, we kind of need. We're gonna put Jane there. She is not going for a title technically, and it's not even for this title. We need. So 2 people are gonna have. 2 people are gonna have 2 matches in one night. Not unheard of, but. But this is how I do it. Like, this is how I determine, like, the matches. Then I go through, record the matches, and then edit them. Might as well watch a couple matches, right? Like, why is that? Like, that shouldn't even be a thing. Like, that should be like there. Like, look, if you're the one, If you are the champion, like I don't let the game get away with this business. Especially if you're the top champions. Like Penny. Where'd Penny go? Like the title holders, I'm sorry. And then it's the singles over. It's the singles over the tag. Just how it goes. Like, I cannot believe how jacked up these are. God, so jacked up. Where's Paige? Okay. There she is. Where's the U.S. title? Isn't that weird? So we'll figure that out later. Anyway, here we go. Let's start. Let's watch at least a couple matches. Guys, welcome back to another episode of TSW Wrestling. This is actually going to be an entire show, so it'll be a little bit different. We're going to watch the Women's Raw episode tonight, coming to you from Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, by May. Have a couple really interesting matches tonight, with Jane trying to bring home the Money in the Bank so that she can challenge for the top spot, the Universal Women's Championship, anytime. There's a few other title matches that'll be coming up tonight, but let's focus on that one right now. This is going to be a pretty tough match. You got Rhea Ripley, you got Kairi Sane. Not going to be an easy match. So it's a lot of different styles that are going to be in the ring. It's a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match, so there will be no disqualifications. And this crowd loves TSW. Loves them. Been a minute since we've seen Jane in the ring. Killed Like a Girl is her gamer tag.
Extreme Rules match. And is for the Money in the Bank briefcase with the contract inside of it. Making her way to the ring from London, England, the Legend Killer, Jane.
Now, I'm going to let the complete TSW wrestlers entrance play out, because there has been a few changes to some of them. But just to speed things up a little bit, we will speed a little through the other intros, just so we can get on to the action. Kairi Sane, now this is going to be a quick one. She has a very fast style, very fast pace, very tough but speedy wrestler.
First, from Yamaguchi, Japan, one half of the women's champions, Kairi Sane.
So she's one half of the WCW Tag Team Champions, her and Asuka. Very cool outfits when they come out.
And from Melbourne, Australia, Reed Rip Lee.
So yeah, sometimes you have to make it so that it will actually say the name of the person in consonants. So that's about as close as we could get. Rhea Ripley making her way to the ring. And to finish off this fatal four-way, you have Carmella.
And from Staten Island, New York, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
Now, granted, Carmella hasn't even had this outfit for about 3 years. It's a little throwback. All four competitors getting ready to challenge for this Money in the Bank for the Universal World Women's Championship. Looks like Jane's going to be paired up with Ripley to start it off. Carmella with Kairi Sane. And usually they try to get a little separation, and that's what they're doing right now. Ripley and Jane on the outside. And Ripley really kind of taking control of it. And Kairi Sane starting to get control of Carmella inside the ring herself. Remember, one person, it just takes one person to get tagged or tapped out. That's all it takes. It's still an Extreme Rules match, so they can use weapons, they can use whatever they want, so keep an eye on that as well. If you notice, there is no countouts. You gotta win by pinfall or submission. Right about the time Jane started to get control of Ripley, Kairi Sane comes over and puts an end to that real quick. Ripley and Jane both trying to get to their feet. Ripley first, but Jane is the first one to actually make a move, and Jane goes for a weapon underneath, and it's a ladder. Who is she going to hit with the ladder? She has hit Ripley twice with that ladder. Kind of got a little messy there for just a second, but they pair back off yet again. And Kairi Sane, what is she doing? Kind of a power move if you look at basically the size of Carmella. A little bit of a power move going on there. Ripley has Jane in the submission hold. Kairi Sane a little too busy showboating, and Carmella's going to try to make her pay. But Jane, pissed off, is just hitting everybody. Everybody's getting some of that action. The only one standing right now, though, is Kairi Sane. Goes for a quick pin on Jane. One, and yep, didn't think that was going to fly. A little early for that to be going on. Rhea Ripley, man, like a woman possessed. Carmella says, hey, I don't want any part of that. Jane's on the ground right now. We're going to go after her. And Jane still wants Rhea Ripley. That's the problem. Ultimately, that's the problem. Carmella's like, I don't care who's got who. What is that move? Jane breaks up that submission hold. Gets Carmella up and down with the backbreaker. Jane still thinking about going after Ripley, but is really taking it to Carmella right now. Kairi gets back in the ring. She's going to stay hooked up with Rhea Ripley. Oh, what an interesting move there. And it looks like Jane's finishing move. And a huge punch to Carmella. Carmella slaps Jane. She was like, what's that about? Hey, what's going on? What is happening? Jane picks up Ripley. Quick snapmare. And Kairi Sane tries to get her, and she says no to that too. Not having it today. I knew she was going back. She is looking for another weapon and pulls out a kendo stick and almost connects with Kairi Sane. Carmella grabs the ladder and says, let's get this in the ring. Actually, let's go of the pinfall, which I don't think would have went through anyway. It's a little early in the match for that. But what could happen is somebody lands something on that ladder. Carmella gets up. Ooh, big atomic backbreaker. 2 knees to the back of Ripley. Ripley trying to fight back. Carmella with the kendo stick and actually connects. Kairi Sane gets the kendo stick anyway, just did not deliver the same way. She takes the kendo stick away, and now she's starting to hit people with the kendo stick herself. Ripley and Sane are the only 2 up right now. Carmella almost up. Jane still recovering. And a quick 10 count to the head of Kairi Sane. Ripley looking like she's going to go for the pinfall. Too many people. Not going to happen. Jane grabs this ladder, and it is going to probably connect. Yep, she finally hit somebody with the ladder. And it was Kairi Sane, who she tried to hit with the kendo stick. Tried to get the sneaky pin in. Didn't work. Carmella, what goes up must come down. And a quick pin right here for a 1, 2, 3. And Jade comes home the winner for TSW. Keeps the undefeated streak alive. And it's live. It's live. If anybody loses, the winning streak is over. Just saying. But now she has a shot that she can cash in anytime she wants to with the Money in the Bank briefcase and go for the top spot, the Universal Women's Championship, at any time.
Here is your winner, the Legend Killer, Jane.
The Legend Killer indeed. Jane struts her stuff after a big win. Nice job. That is a really good job. All right. Now, I'm telling you, and I hope the winning streak doesn't continue, because there are two titles. Phoenix holds one. TJ holds the other. This is the Cruiserweight title. We would like to see bigger and better things for TJ than the Cruiserweight title, but her and Phoenix, despite all of my efforts offline, like where we haven't shown, hasn't lost the title. So this is going to be her probably her biggest challenge to date in Ronda Rousey. We did just yesterday switch up TJ's attire just a little bit. Her actual in-ring attire, her to-the-ring attire has stayed the same. Because her and Teddy match almost perfect, which is good. Totes and Jane match really well. So let's see. TJ is the current Cruiserweight champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Cruiserweight Championship.
Ronda Rousey in real life might be making a comeback soon. Maybe not necessarily even to the WWE. It might be to another organization. We don't know, but it sounds like she might be coming back to wrestle a few matches. Again, we're going to speed up the non-TSW wrestlers' entrances. Normally we don't do that, but we are going to do that. So we did change up a little bit on the ring attire coming to the ring by adding the orange hoodie. Pretty cool logo on the back. I have Dragunov working on a logo right now that if he gets this, if he nails this logo, it's going to be very, very cool. I don't want to spoil that one yet. Matter of fact, I'm going to check right now. We're going to check the tweets and the DMs and see what we got going on here. I do have to make a quick phone call. We're going to let this keep playing while I get on the phone real quick, because it is a work-type call, and I'll be right back.
Introducing the challenger. From Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Introducing the champion. From Tampa, Florida, she is the Women's Cruiserweight Champion, T. Jones.
Man, almost the entire match I missed the commentary on. My bad. Yeah, we had some issues, but I'm telling you, now I am also digging. I really like this outfit more than I like the other outfit. But look, this is TJ's toughest match, and look what happens. She keeps the undefeated streak going. I know. Look, I know people probably like, oh, Totes he's got to be messing with the outcome, messing with the results. You guys are watching it live. T. Jones keeps the streak alive and retains the Cruiserweight title. So, one of the things I may have to do is have her wrestle for another title, right? May have to do it with Phoenix as well. Let her wrestle for another title and then vacate her old title, without losing it. Just have her, because you can only hold one singles title at a time. You can't have two. Then have another wrestle off for that belt that she's not involved with. But she has certainly earned a much larger title shot than just the Cruiserweight title. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We will see. We will see. Now, this is going to be another one. So, Allison Wagner, my sister-in-law. Jace, that's her husband. That's my brother. Are about to face Phoenix for the Women's Television Championship. Can Phoenix keep the undefeated streak going?
Is scheduled for one fall.
About to find out.
It is for the Women's Television Championship.
I don't know if you guys can hear the music. I don't think you can. It's the Wolfpack music. Again, we're going to go through. If it's not a TSW entrance, I'm going to shorten it just to speed up the time a little so we can see some more matches. And it is Phoenix trying to keep TSW's winning streak alive. That is a little Phoenix and a big title belt, though, size-wise. You put two of those on Phoenix and you might not be able to see her body at all. Phoenix and Jane both wrestle 2 times tonight as well. So Jane's already won one. And she's also going to be wrestling
Alabama,
in the main event.
Showtime, AJ Wagner. Introducing the champion.
Never seen that before.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, she is the Women's Television Champion, the phenomenal one, Fenwick.
I got to tell you, if you look at the detail in Phoenix, might have been one of my favorite wrestlers to create. The hair was not easy. You know, the eyes contrasting with the face paint. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So here we go. Now, I'm going to tell you, I want Phoenix to lose this title so she can get a bigger title shot. If she does not lose the title tonight, and I don't want TSW to lose and lose the winning streak, that's not what I'm saying, but if she doesn't lose this match, same thing. Probably going to have her vacate the title, I don't know. I'd like to see her getting some bigger title shots. She's undefeated. She's defended this title more than any other title belt in this game, period, by a male or a female. You guys haven't got to see it, but she has easily defended this belt about 12 times. She hasn't lost yet. So Phoenix getting a lot of air. Big knee drops, big, like mini Hogan leg drop. And she is not afraid to go to the top rope. I will tell you that right now. What is that? She just gave Allison double guns. Came up short on it, though. It was a swing and a miss, but double guns. Allison starting to kind of pick up a little bit here. And Allison not afraid to go to the top rope either, apparently. Wants Phoenix to get up. She's in the air, and she connects on a flying Hurricane Rana. That move was kind of made famous by Rey Mysterio Jr. Has Phoenix in this weird like crossbow thing, but Phoenix starting to break out. Big elbow to the stomach. Another big elbow. One good elbow deserves 2 more, apparently, and a third. Allison's like, stop hitting me with the elbows. Fist of Fury, let the feet fly. Weird somersault, double twisted backflip, clothesline into the corner. Only gets a 1 count, though, for her efforts. And so far, maintains control. Goes to do it again. Phoenix says, no thank you, ma'am. But here's a fist for your troubles. You look at some of Phoenix's moves, like, what is this? Owies. Owies is what that is. Now, Phoenix setting up. for her rise from the ashes. Power bomb. Rolls her up. The ref super slow to even try and count. Phoenix comes out the winner yet again. Like there was ever a doubt that her and TJ were going to win these matches. Wins again. Keeps TSW's winning streak alive. Look at that move. That is a weird inverted neck breaker. And then the rise from the ashes right here. And then rolls up Allison with a 1-2-3 to retain.
Here is your winner and still Women's Television Champion, the phenomenal one, Fenwick.
This is like extra bonus TSW material. So if you're watching right now, let your buddies know TSW Wrestling is live on Totes Magotas' channel. Put it out in the Twitter sphere. Smash it on Facebook. I don't even know if that's a thing, but do that. Instagram it. Exchangeagram, if you've ever seen The Internship. Exchangeagram on the net. Put it on the net and exchangeagram it. Penny's about to get after it. GC Rock, so his character too, it's not so much his outfit. We changed a few other like little things. Yeah, we changed a few things. It's not even his outfit, really. But it is kind of interesting. So the daughter of Bret the Hitman Hart, Bobby Hart, is going to face off against Penny for the Women's Raw Championship. Now, because Penny's won this championship, she has a shot at the WCW or WWE World Championships when she doesn't have this title anymore.
WWE Raw Women's Championship.
So her losing, while if she lost, it would ruin the winning streak. Don't get me wrong. But her losing would actually advance her status or her career, because then she would get a shot at the WWE or WWF World titles, which are much bigger titles than just one of our show titles, the Women's Raw Championship, which of the three is the biggest one. This is the flagship show for women's wrestling. But, like, same time, you don't want to see them lose. You know what I mean? Not like we're looking to see her lose. So, Penny, kind of the leader of the women's TSW movement, has the helmet. GC Rock, of course, the head of the men's, and overall has the helmet. But what would happen if the helmet of GC Rock was on the line? Don't know. Don't know. Is that going to be a thing? Are we going to see a match sometime for the helmet of GC Rock, where he has to take his helmet off? We will see. We will see. Jane's kind of has a big night tonight. She's already won. Again, she's already won.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta,
yeah,
Canada,
I like it.
Bobby Hart.
I like it, Rowdy. Helmet versus title match. Yep, that could be a thing.
Introducing the champion from Norwich, England. She is the WWE Raw Women's Champion, the Queen PNE.
Yeah, so I have to say the name slow. Penny. Because there isn't a Penny name, so P-N-E. That's as close as we could get it. But Jane's already won a contract to face off whenever all she has to do is open the box and she gets the Universal title shot. And she will also be going for one of the WWE or WCW world titles tonight here on this show in the main event. So big night for her. Penny defending her title now. GC Rock coming out to make sure there's no funny business. You know how the Hearts like to do it. Be a tough match. I'm going to tell you, Bobby Hart is one of those wrestlers that wins a lot of titles. She does win a lot of matches, so this could be Penny's toughest match. Never faced Bobby Hart before, and Bobby Hart right now is a little bit in control of what's going on. You need to get Penny, turn this thing around. You might be wondering about like the female body types. I don't even know how to create those. Male, sort of, a little bit. But the female body, I don't. So, yeah, just go with what they got and roll with it that way. Oh, big drop kick, misses. Penny gets around on it, puts the fist right in her back, but Bobby turns it around too. A lot of reversals going on. Big drop kick to the knee. I'm telling you, you do that to Totes, Totes would be out. Tapping. I'd be like, uncle. I'd be out. What is that move? That is like some tarantula thing. Kind of crazy. So it's funny, we just got a tweet in about keeping track of the win-loss records. Now, that was probably back in like 13, 14, 15, can't remember, but it was somewhere in there. Then they got rid of it. But that is, from my understanding, that is supposed to be coming back in the new WWE 2K22. The win-loss record should be in there. And what's funny, you know, most of the time win-loss records don't matter, but I like to make them matter. You know what I mean? So like when Goldberg had his big streak, they tracked like the win-loss record thing, right? Oh, he's 1 million and whatnot. So it'd be neat to track streaks. It's also neat because there's another wrestling organization that does it. I think it's AEW. It's the one that Sting is in, AEW. They do actually track win-loss records, tag win-loss records, singles win-loss records. So, and then overall, everything combined. So that's pretty cool. I like it. I like tracking win-loss records. I know storylines. I get all that. But the way I do it, I make storylines based on wins and losses, right? I don't make the storyline of who's going to win and who's going to lose. These guys got to go out and do it themselves. What a move. Like, what a reversal. I haven't seen that reversal. Penny typically does something I haven't seen in the game. Where she did that flip back and come back up. That was crazy. That was crazy. You can tell this is a tough match. This could be Penny's toughest match by far, and so far, that's how it's even playing out. Bobby Hart has definitely been holding her own, and there's not a lot of female wrestlers holding their own against Penny. What? Hurricane Rana out of the corner. Haven't quite ever seen that one either. I haven't. Quick 2 count. Bobby Hart kicks out. It's not going to be easy. Like, it's not going to be easy to pin Penny. It is not going to be easy to pin Bobby Hart. Whoa! Penny dropper from the top rope. Rolls her up 1, 2, and 3. No way she was going to be able to get up from that. No way. That's like the rainbow penny dropper. And she can hit that out of nowhere. When she hits that, you don't get up. You don't. I didn't even know that's how she set it up.
Here is your winner.
That's a crazy
and
move.
Still, WWE Raw Women's Champion, the Queen, PNE.
That is crazy. Yeah, and I think for me, that's where I have the most fun. Win-losses, you know. Especially if you're not going to be the one controlling them. If you're controlling them, yeah, you know, wins-loss doesn't matter. It's whoever you're wrestling. But by letting the computer do this stuff, this is actually a debut match. Nobody else has seen this. The Boots, one of the legends of TSW, especially early on. I haven't seen her around in a little while, but helped me, you know, with stuff a long time ago. Very cool person. So she gets to make her debut. She is the European Women's Champion, and she's going to have to defend that title against Alexa Bliss. Whoa, they get right into it. They're not even going to walk out to the ring with entrances. So the Boots, like, I did her outfit based on, because when I hear her name, I always think Puss in Boots, right? So that's why she's got the ears on it, and man, she is not jacking around. Holy cow. The violence of which she is wrestling right now is something else. Look at her. She's just like, hey, did you guys see that? That was not 1, but 2 knees to the back. Alexa Bliss is like, let me jump out this ring real quick and take a breather. Boots is like, no way. Whoa! DDT right to the thin little floor mat. And she is just delivering right hands and DDTs like it ain't nobody's business. Alexa said, come in the ring. Boots said, all right. But I'm going to tell you, I don't think Alexa Bliss was ready for this. Alexa Bliss, really, in real life, one of the most popular female wrestlers out there. I hope they fix her character, get her back to doing some good stuff again. We'll have to see how that all goes. Man, foot pick. Oh, it's almost like the Kurt Angle ankle lock. Bliss gets out of it. Whips Boots into the corner. Big right arm and continues the ground attack. Throws her in the corner again. Wow. Wowza. Not a very impactful move, but very technical move. A lot of moving parts and pieces going on there. Goes for the pin on maybe a 1. Yeah, I don't think, like, it's way too early. Oh, I can't wait to see that. I don't know if I've told anybody this, but I have gone back and started watching on Peacock the WCW Monday Nitro from when the NWO started. Super, super, super interesting. I haven't even got to the Black Pro Sting part yet, but I watched the entire match. It's funny to see how they set up matches to build up, to start beating, you know, the 83 weeks, to start beating the WWE. Like, they're not there yet. They're not winning yet. And they're building stuff up. And to see some of the mistakes that were made. And then, yeah, it's just interesting. It could have been even bigger than it was. But cool. I love that era of wrestling on both sides. Back to the match. Boots covers up. 1, 2, and kind of a quick 2 count. I mean, he's already kicking out at 2. Look at that move. Sit through somersault for a 3. That will take it out of you, I would imagine. 4. Wow, she went 4. Normally, if you see moves like that, you only see 3. Boots set up for a finisher, but Alexa rolled out of the ring to save herself. But how much she saved herself, I don't really know. Boots says she's number 1. And she is the European Women's title holder, so hard to argue. I'm going to tell you, Alexa better get her back in. She can't win by a countout. Like, Boots doesn't care. She can get disqualified. The belt will not change hands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she wins by countout, but the belt doesn't change hands, so that's not good, you know? Love that move. Probably one of my favorite moves in the game from a female wrestler. The precision of what you would have to do to pull that move off in real life is pretty interesting. 1, 2, and 3. You knew that was coming. After she did that 4 move on her, you knew it was coming. Probably wiped her out with that move. It wasn't going to take very many other moves. But again, TSW streak is still undefeated. Now, normally I don't put every TSW wrestler on every single night. But because of this, and because we're going to stream this live, every match has a TSW wrestler in it. Every single match.
Winner, and still Women's European Champion, the Boss.
Yep, the boot. She says, look, I already know. Call me. Call me if you want a match. She might be another one. She's actually held, even though that was her debut. Nobody's ever really seen that character before. She's never lost. She's never lost offline or online either. So it's interesting. I don't make all these wrestlers max out to 99. Matter of fact, I showed you before we did all this exactly the ratings and who they were fighting and what their ratings were. Like, it was all right there. I don't think there's 199 I've ever put in this game. I try to keep it on the up and ups. So now for Phoenix's second match of the night, you're going to see my 2 goddaughters, who are currently the Universal Women's Tag Team Champions, and my wife escorted them out to the ring against Mimi and Phoenix. Should be a good one. Should be a good one. Now, so far, too, we haven't lost a tag match, but I kind of keep the streak in the singles department. So we have our tag team streak, too, which is a lot shorter, and we have our singles streak. So, and then we just have the overall streak. TSW hasn't lost. We've lost to each other, but we haven't lost to competition outside of ourselves. So, that you've seen on here. And there's nothing I can do. This is all. Now, you have Mimi, who is the Queen of the Ring champion. You have Phoenix, who is the Women's World Television champion. So they are champions, but they are not Universal Women's Tag Team champions, and that is the title match that they're going for tonight. Look like Phoenix said, how much money are they paying us for this? She goes, I don't even know. And she goes, who cares? She'll get that gold. Go get her own gold. It was not easy, too, getting Mimi's hair to have the orange streak and the TSW deal in it. That was probably the thing that took me the longest. Love their entrance, though. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Ooh, don't turn your back on the wolf pack. Here comes Totes Magotes' granddaughters and wife. My wife's on the right. And my granddaughters, that's funny. My goddaughters are on the left and the center. So Kylie and Cheyenne, the tag team champions. My wife looks like she is the WCW Women's Champion. And so that would mean that tonight Jane will be going for the WWE World Title. And I think it's right after this match. I have never seen the other competitors stay in the ring. I've never seen this before either. You guys are witnessing like a first too. That normally doesn't happen. Interesting. Yeah, this is not good. Normally when it's something weird like this, bad things start happening. Not good. Okay. Let's put her out.
The real deal, mean.
Okay. Good deal. I thought some crazy stuff, some weird glitch was getting ready to happen, but it hasn't. And we are up. Mimi taking control. Quick, Kylie's on the ground. This funny reverse, quick Hogan leg drop. I like it though. Looks very cool. Jumping reverse neck breaker. And Kylie's trying to get to her feet. Mimi's been in control of this match the entire time. Oh, quick block of the snapmare. And a double team, and this is where they get good. They are very good at quick tags in and out and double team moves to take the advantage against other wrestlers. Cheyenne giving her dad's rocker symbol. Rock on, rock on. And crazy double hurricane rana And Mimi gets Phoenix involved. So you can tell that Mimi and Phoenix do give up a little size to Kylie and Cheyenne, with Kylie being the bigger of the two, but this is what I'm talking about. Look, they are quick. They are quick on some double team moves. And remember, this is Phoenix's second match of the night. She's already defended her television title. And she right now is going for a new title. Oh, nice reverse kick. What is this? Using the ropes for leverage. It's a nice move, but catches a back elbow from Kylie. And Kylie's like, hey, let's get back over into our corner. Let's see what's happening downtown over here. And Kylie gets Cheyenne in. Phoenix is like, hold on, let me see how this works. I believe you put them here, and then they're on our side. Then she clotheslines the crap out of her. So right from there, thought she might tag in Mimi, but did not. It's weird. If you look, it's almost like Mimi's in a weird spot. Hopefully that's not a glitch. Let's see. Right there. There we go. That's good. Okay. Now the women of TSW with one of their double team moves. Nice and Mimi in control with the Hogan reverse 180 leg drop. Cheyenne with the reversal and jumps up. Cheyenne likes to wrestle with violence. You can tell, like, she wrestles angry. For sure, there's no doubt about that. Whips her into the corner, going for the double team, but Mimi blocks. Phoenix trying to get in and help, but the ref catches her. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12. That is a lot of head smashes. Mimi jumps and gets the emergency tag. Phoenix and starts to take control, but Cheyenne quick up to her feet, quick up again, and Phoenix just keeps knocking him down. Cheyenne stands him up, Phoenix knocks him down. A very weird twistity flippity doo-dah. And 1, 2, Phoenix kicks out. It's like, it kind of looked like Cheyenne expected that a little bit. He knew it was a little bit too early. But, again, remember, this is Phoenix's second match. This isn't like she hasn't been wrestling for a long time tonight already. Phoenix whips her into the corner. Stands her up, hooks her into that top ring post. Says, hey, I'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. What is this? Holy Moses! What was that? Phoenix pulling out some new moves. Had not seen that from deep jumps. Quick 2 count. But things starting to get a little bit more even. Things starting to even up just a little bit. Weird back neck submission hold. It looks though like Phoenix could reach out and grab the rope. Almost like some kind of weird Vulcan neck, like double Vulcan neck thing going on. Puts her in the Steiner recliner. Phoenix works her way out, and I think it's time to get Mimi in. Mimi's had a little bit of a break. Let Phoenix rest up. Mimi said, no double team today. Let's get back up on our side. Phoenix kind of tried to help the ref see what's going on, but his back's turned. Oh, big DDT, jumping DDT. from Cheyenne right onto Mimi. Throws her in the corner, and I wouldn't be surprised if she tags in her partner, but Mimi was waiting for it. Looked like she tried to hit her with the cross body, and does kind of reverse high five and slams Mimi back into the canvas. And again, but this time, third time's a charm, finally gets it in, lifts Mimi into the corner, and what goes up must come down. I think Mimi's done that to Kylie a couple times. Kylie's like, hey, let me show you this. A weird side, like, figure four leg drop, or leg submission hold. Mimi gets a right hand right to the face to break that up. And look at that. Flippity-doo-dah, flippity-yay, my oh my, what a wonderful day. And here comes Mimi. That is like a jumping leg DDT. Head right into the canvas, slaps Kylie. Cheyenne saying, what is up with the slaps? But breaks it up long enough. 1, 2. Long enough for Kylie to kick out because that was one of Mimi's signature moves. Kick into the ropes, double kick, and a third kick, and a whoops, you missed me there. Swinging neck breaker, boots to the face so she can't get out. And Mimi is on a roll. That is like a sit-through stunner. Thought she would go for the pin there, but did not. Kylie blocks the pickup, but a 360 punch, and here comes Mimi. The me and more. Bam for the 1, 2, and Kylie kicks out. Kind of shocking that she kicked out. Thought we might have new champions. But to be fair, Kylie and Cheyenne won these tag championships almost 80 days ago and haven't lost them since. This is an interesting little ploy, but what normally happens if they're waiting, as soon as Mimi comes off the rope, yep, hits her with her finishing move. Phoenix has to get in there. Can't do it, but Mimi kicks out. Phoenix down, though. Got hit with a jumping DDT. Mimi is on an island right now by herself to face both wrestlers. Quick flip through neck breaker. Mimi has got to survive. Has got to survive long enough. Long enough to have Phoenix in her corner again. Gets whipped into the corner. Double team move incoming. Still don't see Phoenix up. Crossbody throw. Could have went right into a pin. Did not. Now Cheyenne sitting up for her finishing move. We've got to watch this. Phoenix has got to get up because she's about to get it again. Oh, Phoenix is up, but can she get in? Not it. How did Mimi kick out of that? Mimi has got hit now with 3 finishing moves. Cheyenne can't believe it. Hitting her with the elbows. And Mimi has got to find a way to get Phoenix in. It's been a tough match for both of them, don't get me wrong. But right now, Phoenix has got a little more. Has got a little more juice in the tank. And she may be able. Oh, maybe hit her. Broke up the move. Phoenix plays up to the crowd. Gets it going again. Whips her into her own corner. And Kylie tags in without Cheyenne even knowing it happened. Phoenix is still probably thinking Cheyenne's the legal person. Oh, the Phoenix death drop and going up for the Phoenix Sunrise. Oh, Kylie gets both knees up, catches Phoenix off guard, whips her back into her own corner, and flips her out. Okay. It has been a long and grueling match. Phoenix with the reversal. Whips her into the ropes. Kylie blocks it. Phoenix blocks it. Elbow to the knee. Kylie fighting back though. What is this? Owies is what that is. That's an owie. And whipped back into the corner. Cheyenne flips her around. Phoenix gives her the punch. Whips her back into the corner. Could this be the thing that the women of TSW needed to get the win? This could be the thing. What is this? It is that weird looking neck breaker. Phoenix almost out of juice now, but goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and wins the match. Knocks Cheyenne off the ropes, leaves Kylie on an island, and beats the champions to keep the overall TSW winning streak alive. And now, after we crown the new Universal Tag Team Champions, it comes down to Jane. Can Jane keep the streak going? We're about to find out. Let's enjoy this win, though.
Here are your winners and the new Universal Women's Tag Team, The Real Deal, Mean, and the phenomenal one, Fenwick.
Phoenix and Mimi, the new Universal Women's Tag Team Champions. That is the top title for the women's titles. It's what I thought. It is what I thought. Now, Jane is going to fight Misty. This is probably going to be the toughest match both of them honestly have faced. But it's going to be for the WWE Women's Championship. So you have the Universal titles, right? Then right below that, if it was to split out into the next tier of things, let's get these even, right? Is the WCW and WWE Women's Championship. And then we break it out into the show championships. And then it breaks into the rest of them. So, very interesting. Very, very interesting. This is for all the marbles. This is the last match of the night. This is the main event. The thing that everybody came to see. For the top title on the line tonight. Jane has already won. This is her second match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
TSW has defended all of their titles. TSW has picked up a new title. There's the briefcase she just won tonight to fight for the top women's title. So even if she loses this title, she still has a shot at the top title. But if she loses tonight, so ends TSW's win streak. No pressure. You know what I mean? No pressure. Nothing going down. Nothing to see here except for the winning streak. Can we keep the winning streak alive? They have won Fatal 4-Ways. They've won one-on-one matches. They have won all kinds of stuff. triple threat matches, cage matches. Can we win the WWE World Championship title? It will be the top title currently held by TSW women. Now, it's funny, Kylie from the last match, this is her mom, Misty. So, Misty is the one that told me that redheads don't have any souls. And from what I've seen, she's right. Tough. They're tough. We might start doing this a little bit more too. This is kind of fun, where I set the show up and then I start the stream
from London,
doing
England,
this.
The Legend Killer.
It'd be a way for us to get more wrestling. The only problem is I can't do this in the morning. It can only be done if nobody else is home because
the champion.
I do talk loud.
From Austin, Texas. She is the WWE Women's World Champion, the Rebel M. Watson.
Tough match. This is going to be a tough match indeed. It's about to get real. You like this? So yeah, we'll probably do this, and we'll do this on TSW's channel. It'll have to be one of those things where we can do it on a weekend or something when my wife's out showing houses, so that I could be a little louder. Because you probably noticed in the beginning I talk a lot differently than when this is on and I'm going to announcer mode. Announcer mode's a little bit different. So a little bit back and forth. Looks like Jane got that broke up. Oh. She's like, hey, look. This is my second match. And Jane actually fought a fatal four-way match in one. Now she's in a one-on-one match for the WWE title. Little back and forth. I think she's just trying to get worked in a little bit. Clean break. Big forearm, though. Boots going on. Oh, and misses the big forearm. That could have been a game changer right there. That could have been a game changer. Misses the kick, and now starts to change the game again. Both of these women are extremely, tough wrestlers. Very tough. I know, yes. Hurricane Rana roll up, grabbing one leg, two. That was a quick, kind of sneaky move. Almost worked out. Reverses it back around, big forearms to the back. And look at the height on that jump kick. Man, I saw last night, totally forgot he ever did it, the Big Show do a jump kick like he just saw Jane do, where he jumped up. He got a lot of air. But he jump kicked Chris Benoit and then choke slammed him in a 2-move win against Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit's a heck of a wrestler. I don't like what he did at the end of his life, whatever. But in the ring, tough guy. Misty going up to the top. Does Jane see it coming? Nope. Hurricane Rana, flying Hurricane Rana. And now Misty looks like she has control, but a quick reversal by Jane. And Jane trying to gain the advantage. Now that's wrestling with some violence right there. That's head right into the mat. Quick snap there. Misses with the big right boot. Side to side. I have not yet, but I will probably start. I've just been on the road. That's been the tough part. Quick 1 count. But if you remember earlier in the match, Jane got a 2 count. So something to look out for. It's one of the things I gauge on where they're at. The one thing I really liked about WWE 2K19, you can't tell where they're at. Jane setting up. She is setting up. Little kill like a girl maneuvered. Misty reverses back out of it. That will not be enough to do anything. 1 count on Jane. But yeah, I like how there's no meter. Like, I can't tell how far along somebody is. In 2K20, there was the meter. You could always tell by the head, by the arms, by the whatever. I like if you're not wrestling that you can't tell. Like, you would have to take visual cues, like the wrestler holding their arm. But Jane's tired because, like, she did the move and she's having a hard time getting back to her feet. Like, I love the visual cue parts of it. Jane did not even see that coming. Misty now setting up for her finishing move, which oddly looks just like Jane's finishing move, but Jane reverses it back around, puts her on the ground. Hogan leg drops her shoulder, and now Jane sets up again. Yo, kill like a girl, and 1, 2, 3, and Jane wins the WWE World Championship. And TSW, all we do is win. Like, what else did we do? So crazy. It's so crazy. This is live. You're watching it.
Here is your winner.
2 wins, 1 night.
WWE Women's World Champion, the Legend Killer, Jane.
That is another thing that I'm going to be very excited about. They actually track your stamina when you're in the My GM mode. So that'll be interesting. So if you wrestle 2 times in 1 night, and they're grueling matches, it might not work if you come back and wrestle again too soon. You know what I mean? Might get hurt. Might get, like, all these things might happen if that's how you book the matches. But that is crazy. That is crazy. So now if you go into, you have boots. You have Phoenix and Mimi as the Universal Women's Tag Team title holders. And look, I'm just going to show you. It's not like this happens all the time. 64 straight days Kylie and Cheyenne have held those titles. So that's crazy. Because I think if you look, yeah, it's all one time earned. I did, but look, technically, I'll show you something. I don't have a lot of things in my universe because I have all of my own shows. Watch this. Where is the thing? Calendar. I have Raw, and I have Nitro, and I have SmackDown. And that's in this universe. This is where I have TC or TSW wrestling mostly, right? Then these are all women's shows. This is Women's Raw, Queen of the Ring, and Ladies Night. So every other day somebody's wrestling, and then I'll have yeah. So that's where we're at now. So the next pay-per-view is going to be a TSW pay-per-view, but probably right in here, I've got to throw in a women's pay-per-view. Then we have table, ladders, and chairs. Then I'll throw one in here. Clash of the Champions, NXT TakeOver. I got to take that out. Yeah, but if you look at so back into my championships, I haven't done this yet, but I'm getting ready to start an NXT one. But look, I got NXT Hardcore Championship so far. One of these two, haven't figured out which one. The overall, that's an old belt, NXT belt. Cruiserweight Championship, Intercontinental Championship. One, the United States. There's two different ones. I kind of like this one better than the other one. Women's Championship. I want to put in a Women's Tag Team Championship too. So, yeah, I mean, there's different things, and I like NXT. I'll be honest, I think NXT is a better show until they started screwing it up when Triple H got hurt, but, whatever. Yeah, so there's different things in there, for sure. Yeah, see, those ones are. What's Triple H doing in there? They do this with you would think if you were a title holder, you have the titles, so they would leave you where you're at. And you get a reward for plus 10 attribute points for being the top guy in this, so. Yeah, so crazy. Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell you what, this is not going to go down this way. Oh, look at that. Sting walking in with those three, so I created those three as part of Sting's army, is amazing. Anytime you can get the right three people walking in with somebody, it is something else. Like the way they walk in 2K19, crazy. And look, Rowdy, if you have 2K19 and you make yourself, I'll download it. It's what Ikedri did. And you'll be in too. Yeah, there will be a lot more. Yeah, it's pretty. It's a pretty neat one. Yeah, for sure. You load it up, and if you make it so I can download it, I'll do it. I'm getting ready to go through this stuff and figure out some other things. There's a Kedri right there. Why did it delete that one? Oh, that is not going to happen. Yeah, the Steiner brothers, hell yeah. Yeah, and I got like Harlem Heat, The Outsiders. Oh yeah, Vampiro. I always liked Vampiro, like the idea of his character. I think they missed the bus with Vampiro. Man, there's a lot of. Why are you guys? Why is that even a thing? Get rid of that one. That is not going to be a rivalry. Yeah, I've had Vampiro and Strudel fighting for the hardcore title. Strudel's won every time, but it's starting to get interesting. Dragunov beat Roman Reigns. That's why that thing is growing right now. See, why do they say potential rivalries on standby when it's right there? I can't delete it. And then in the second one, see, like Phoenix and Frost are on standby, but Phoenix and Frost are right there. Interesting. Yeah, you got to kind of watch these guys. They get weird about some of these things. So, anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today. That was a lot of fun. We'll start doing a little bit more of these, but these will probably be on the weekend. Kind of bridge the gap between what the ones I can put out as videos, kind of a little like hangover cure. Next one will be the guys, though. We'll do the guys, and it might be as early as tomorrow, and maybe we'll do this tomorrow on the TSW channel, and I'll get these matches set up to make it interesting. And everybody can see themselves wrestle a little bit more than they have. Somebody's got to reach out to Phoenix and let her know, though, on this channel. Everybody just got to see her wrestle twice. Jane was here, which was awesome to see Jane wrestling twice. Maybe Monday, me and Jane will do some streaming. I don't have many days, so maybe we'll do that on Monday. Oh, I thought somebody just stole my Christmas lights. I was about to go out there and shoot somebody. But we don't have to. Nobody did. So it's a good deal. All right, guys. We will catch everybody the next one. Great seeing everybody. And we'll talk later. Peace.